Good morning, all of you. Myself, Jyoti Harchekar, would like to welcome you all for today's webinar. First of all, before we start, I would like to give you one message that please stay home, stay safe. Secondly, I would like to say thank you to all the organizing committee for organizing this webinar. I'm sure which is helpful for all the students and the participants. So today I am covering the topic that is overview of modern era offline marketing. First of all, what is marketing? Marketing is an activity which includes advertising, promotion, sales. Marketing is a study and management of exchange relationships. It is the business process of identifying, anticipating, and satisfying customers' needs and wants. Because marketing is used to attract customers, it is one of the primary component of the business. What is offline marketing? Everyone experiences an overload of ads daily. We all are receiving the ads on our social media, say on Twitter, on Insta, on Facebook. Nowadays, the shopping apps are also showing pop-ups. If we have visited that site, it is automatically giving us pop-ups, which are sometimes irritating. They are effective, and for companies, digital marketing methods are efficient. Unfortunately, that's led many people to look past the high value of offline marketing. Say if we go back 10 years back, we all have seen the offline marketing. Offline marketing is crucial, and we can say that it make it a modern, effective, and efficient. Now we'll go for the definition that what is offline marketing and what is online marketing. When we think of traditional marketing tactics, we are thinking of offline marketing. The current definition of offline marketing includes any media channels which aren't reliant on the availability of internet. Offline marketing is any advertising strategy that is published and released and it's entirely outside the internet. Offline marketing strategies can be implemented over a multitude of different media, including through point, radio, television, banners, print media, and more. For online marketing or digital marketing, as it is commonly known, is a marketing strategy that utilizes the internet to deliver promotions, advertisements, and solicit the attention of the target audience. The online marketing process includes utilizing web content, email campaign, video advertising, and even virtual and augmented reality in order to drive direct sales to e-commerce or generate sales leads. For offline marketing, there are examples such as radio, print ads, television, then boards. Offline marketing does require a sustainable amount of creativity, and there is a lot of planning that goes into this campaign as well. But with offline marketing, a little effort can have a long term impact for the business and impact on the customers also. It's clear that some companies only need to worry about digital marketing forums. Influencers or purely e commerce companies may feel that it is not worth to invest in the offline media of marketing. However, small and medium sized companies, family owned businesses, and even international brands use offline marketing regularly. Now, these are some examples of offline marketing and online marketing. Radio, television, business cards, newspapers, magazine, events, brochures, direct mail are some of the example of offline marketing. In detail, we'll see those. And online marketing includes search engine optimization, Google advertising, content marketing, mobile marketing, e-stores, email marketing, social media, and banners. So, focus on offline marketing. It is likely that offline marketing mix will be rather diverse at first. Then, over time, as we test to see what works, we can refine it and focus on the methods with the biggest return. First is print ads. Print ads can take place through self printed newsletters, newspapers. Before committing to any method, little bit research on the history of this method in the marketing industry. Here I would like to give you the example of financial sector. They has had a good turnover from newspaper advertisement. However, retailers focus on self-printed catalogs. The next is radio advertisement. Radio reaches about 93% of Americans on a weekly basis. People listen to the radio while they are on their way to office or home, or you can say school. Even those listening through mobile devices hear the same repetitive ads. We all listen to the radio or ads every day. And nowadays, the new radio stations making it more popular, this media of advertisement. Radio is an exponentially effective medium. It also has a long history of reliable rate, reliable ROI, that is return on investment. There is no extensive hype or guaranteed 300% of return. Instead, choosing radio is prioritizing stability. Now, if we'll go forward with the television ad, we all know that television ads are creating more impact in our minds. See, visualization effect is more. How? Here I would like to give you the example that we all have gone to um, malls. We always make a list of, say, grocery. We always visit to D Mart or Reliance Mart with the list of that grocery items. But because of the visualization effect, we do buy the things which are not included in our list because we see it sometimes because of the packing. They have made such an attractive packing that it intends you to buy that product, or sometimes because of the offer that 50% off on this type of product, or say free gift voucher. All this is attracting us as a customer. That is visualization effect. Visualization effect is creating more, we can say, impact in the customers, and because of visualization we always buy the things we actually don't want to buy. Again, visualization effect The next example I would like to give you is about window shopping. Exactly, we all done the window shopping. Window shopping is we see that product and we get attracted to the product, right? So window shopping is again the effective media we can say for the offline marketing. Why the malls are so we can say decorative during the festive seasons? Because festive seasons they feel that after seeing this say advertisement or say offer, people will come to the mall and they will buy. That's why they are focusing on this. Then business cards have changed in nearly every way imaginable. The 1980 was a first time for professional headshots accompanied with a slew of information about what they did and where to find them. A current trend among business cards for people who perform a services such as electrician or contractor, they provide discount on the card. That means something is printed along with the line that 15% off if you show this card, or say 20% off. See, we all visited to say Central Mall. What Central Mall is giving you? They are giving you a card, right? Central shopping card. So with the help of the Central shopping card, what we do, they give us the points in that card and or a gift. So because of this business cards, what it is helping the customer to buy it again. Why we are buying on that card itself? Because we want some points and we want some gifts. Next is signage. Signage is a big deal because people often overlook what signs do for companies. From being part of the branding to grabbing attention of the street, signage can do a lot for a business. When neon custom street signs, it can pull people off the street into the business. This offline marketing method is popularly among food and beverages. If we all have visited to various restaurants, but because of the say uh, the area or the decoration of the restaurant, we get attracted to that restaurant or to visit that restaurant. This is because of the sign we have seen or the advertisement or their bold we have seen that we are offering say 50% discount for um, early birds. What it is, this is attracting to the customers. Consider what kind of signage is needed. Open and closed signs are common. For example, best brewed coffee or quick delivery can quickly catch the customer walking. Immediately, we can relate to that, and the people tend to buy that product. This is the impact of signs. Brochures. Brochure can deliver a lot of information in a visually appealing way without making it sound like a sales speech. The outstanding thing about brochure is that they were already interested enough to open it, so the language doesn't need to be aggressive. Brochures as a way to deliver a friendly and welcoming message. For brochures, a good color scheme and a design tactics to make the text easy to read. We also need to make sure that there is a steady balance between the text and the image. If we create a good type of brochure, definitely the attractive brochure will give us more and more customers. It's true that the internet has become one of the most beneficial tools for marketing teams and entrepreneurs to promote their business. They can create interactive website, develop a social media presence, organize paid search of efforts. Offline marketing remains a viable business promotion method. Why viable? Because of the trust. Offline marketing is quite underestimated nowadays because of the digital advertising, but offline advertisement builds trust faster. Any business that use high quality traditional marketing media looks more credible in the eyes of the customer. It creates a long lasting impression on the customer. According to the marketing statistics, people remember traditional ads more. Here I would like to give you example that we all remember the advertisement of Amul, which we used to see at the time of the serial, which were the Ramayana. We all remember that Amul advertisement. This is the visualization effect that now also we remember that advertisement. Then again, one example is about the Cadbury Dairy Milk. One cricketer is playing the match and then he hits a six, and then one girl come with that Cadbury, and we all remember that at the like kuch khas hai zindagi. This is what, this is visualization effect. It has created a long lasting impression among us. It can target people offline, a large chunk of the population, the older generation, those who choose to switch off, and all those people who, for one reason or another, are not in the online advertising marketing. Offline marketing helps brands target these groups. See, here are some of the examples of offline marketing. This is business card. See, because of the attractive business card, people will definitely come back to you for the next, we can say, business. Get attractive with the business cards. Next is a large with billboards. What are the billboards? See, we all have traveled and we always see the boards or the advertisement posters which attract us. This is the example. Then offline marketing package your products in a different. Sometimes packaging is also attracting the customers. See, we see that the as I have given you the example of demand, that we, because of packing, we feel that we want to buy that product. So the effect, we can say, the way it has been packed. Here I would like to give the example about the, say, Kinder Joy. Kinder Joy packing is such a packing that it is attracted to kids also, plus it is attracted to their moms also. Why? Main point is they have made it different, that for, say, for boys they are giving you in the blue color, and for girls they are offering you it in the pink color. The packing itself attracting to the kids to buy the Kinder Joy. Then celebrate local holidays with the customers. See, all the offers which we can see on the festive season, that 50% off, 60% off, or we can say on the rainy seasons also, that 60% off on clothing or saris item. What it is just offline marketing which attracts towards the poster that free or off. Next is the, we can say, the formulate the most out of the printed promotional material. If we make the printed promotion with the good text and the image or pictures, it will attract to the customers. Now, some of the flaws of an online advertisements are depending on technology. Too much dependence on the technology. Why too much dependent? Because see, if again here I would like to give you my today's example, that somehow because of the low internet connectivity, I would not, I have no option but to send you the only this communication video. I'm not able to connect with the camera. This is because of dependability on the technology. Again, online marketing is not free. The cost of the software, or you can say the cost of the hardware, then website designing cost, website maintenance cost, or the if you the salesman is having their site, the maintenance cost of the site, online distribution cost, and of course time, all must be factored into the cost of providing the services of the product. Slightly over 50% of household shop are online, while that number will continue to grow to reaching less than 2 out of 3 households. Many people prefer live interaction. As I have given you example of say old generation, they always like the live interaction than the digital platform or digital media of advertising to buy the products. Easier to have outdated information. Now, outdated information, say if I'm a businesswoman and I'm having a website, and if my website is having all outdated information, I'll not get the new business. So I have to make sure that my website is always updated. The majority of internet markets lack customer services and inquiry response programs. Again, the main important is the next security privacy issues. We all are very um, dependent on the technology nowadays, but at the same time, we are worried about the security. We all have experienced that we all are receiving the emails that have you tried to change the password of your email, or maybe your email ID has been hacked. This is all security issues we can find in the digital marketing. Means, see, there are options that whenever we download any application, it asks us for say it make allow your gallery view. So security is here. What here we cannot secure our mobile data also. Then, is your site secure? Does your customer know this? Fear of having their credit card information stolen is a clear and present danger in the minds of the visitor. Next is maintenance cost, as we have seen that I have to pay for the digital advertisement, for maintaining my website, for we can say the website updation. Then higher transparency of pricing and increased price promotion. See, competition has been increased now because of this digitalization. We can say now worldwide competition has been increased. All business are into the digital media or digital platform. Then many sites were created with the marketing view, not a customer service point of view. Because of this, people are afraid to. Many people are afraid to start with the digital marketing, or to give the details of their say credit card or debit card online, because frauds are there. That we always see that some people or old age person have given their data, or they given their the details of the card, and their money has been stolen. This is again the dangers for of offline marketing. Sometimes online marketing can leave a or impact can create an impact on the businessman as a isolated person. May it will not give you the because it is not giving you the face to face interaction with the customers. Then the main again disadvantage is no physical evidence. Internet marketing is having a tough competition, and internet marketing does not build trust among the people. See, with the view of this image will show you that the current frame of marketing trade. The blue side is showing you about the online marketing, and the orange side is about the offline marketing. Social media, webinar, phone, video, blogs, online publications, email, search engines, online advertisement, groups of online conferences, all are online advertisement media. And with the help of offline media, we can go with the online media. That means our conclusion is that though the digital marketing is creating impact in today's market, we have to focus on offline media also, because face to face interaction is also creating impact or trust among the customers. So, as a future of offline media, I would like to tell you that offline media and online media should go hand in hand. There is no longer one marketing channel that will reach an entire target audience, not even online. So, combining offline and online marketing tactics is the best way for businesses to benefit from maximum reach and effectiveness for their brand. So, to conclude, every businessman has to choose the combine of offline and online marketing tactics. So, with this, I would like to thank you all, to all the participants for attending today's webinar, and I'm sure this will be helpful for us. For any queries, you can write to me, or you can write to the organizers also. Your questions you can ask through email also. Lastly, I would like to say thank to all the organizing committee for making me part of this webinar. Thank you so much.